Hey families, welcome to the final week of the Architect Dinner Devo. I'm Pastor Jonathan, and if you made it to the end of the Architect, you know Phantom City has been set free. But did Charlie ever find out who the Architect really is? Kids, if you've seen it to the end, don't spoil it for your parents, okay? Here's why I love Charlie's friendship with the Architect, because it reminds me of the truth we've been talking about and how it sets us free, how it guides us, how it protects us and unites us. But what is the truth really? That's what I want to get to the bottom of today. And to do it, let's read our Z verse together. John 14:6 says, Jesus told him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one can come to the Father except through me. I love this verse because what it says to me is that the truth isn't a sentence or a word or a book or a set of rules. Truth is a person, and that person's name is Jesus. Now, I know you've heard tons of stories about Jesus and maybe heard a lot of messages or watched videos about Jesus, but my question to you is, who is Jesus to you? And I'm gonna read you a story that explains what I mean. Jesus is walking with his disciples in the book of Matthew chapter 16, and he turns around and he asks them, who do people say that I am? Well, they replied, some say John the Baptist, some say Elijah, and others say Jeremiah or one of the other prophets. Imagine Jesus just turned to you and asked, who do people say that I am? I mean, we'd have tons of answers. Jesus is the guy with the beard. Jesus is a nice guy. Jesus is a guy on a cross. Jesus is the birthday boy on Christmas. I mean, there's so many different answers based on what we've heard. But I don't think that's what Jesus was really looking for in the end. Then he asked them, but who do you say I am? Whoa, okay, so imagine Jesus just turned to you and asked you, who do you say that I am? And Jesus isn't looking for the right answer or the answer that somebody else might give you to say. He wants to know what you think. He wants to know who you say he is. Now, while you're thinking about your answer, let's see what the disciples said. Simon Peter answered, you are the Messiah, the Son of the living God. And in verse 17, Jesus replied, you are blessed, Simon, son of John, because my Father in heaven has revealed this to you. You did not learn this from any human being. Peter's answer didn't come from an answer book or from a pastor or from a teacher. It came from the relationship he had with Jesus, and the Spirit of truth revealed his answer to him. That's what made his answer so special, and I think that's what makes our answers special too. So if Jesus were to turn to me and ask, who do I say that he is? I know my answer. And I don't know it because somebody told me to say it or because I read it somewhere. I know it because I've experienced it, and the Spirit of truth has revealed it to me. Jesus is the one I can trust no matter what. He is the way, the truth, and the life. So as a family, maybe get together and blow up some of your own balloons and find a marker and ask the Holy Spirit to reveal to you, who would I say that Jesus is? And when you write those words on those balloons, maybe talk about him as a family and let it illuminate the truth of who God is to you. Walk together as a family and let him lead you and guide you, protect you and unite you. And that truth that you find in Jesus is always gonna be worth the trouble. It's been so great doing these dinner devos with you. Keep seeking the truth together.